What's up, everybody? Rothstein here. Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Link to the podcast is in the bio. All right. It is Sunday, September 13th, 2020. That means it's the NFL kickoff Sunday. All right. I know it's been a while since I've been around. I apologize. Just had a lot going on. But I was doing the podcast every day, just didn't really want to be on video, so it's kind of a different dynamic. But yeah, today is that day, Sunday the 13th, 2020. As I'm filming this, it's about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful, lovely, but as you can probably see on my car window, wet. Well, I'm actually in Indiana at the sports book, but, just left Cincinnati. As you see, I'm repping the team. The Cincinnati Bengals. And you see I got the Kango bucket and I got it pulled down low because my mentality is bucket low, like fuck it though. All right? You know what I'm saying? Fuck it though. If you see the bucket low, I'm thinking fuck it though. All right? But anyway, pardon the language, but this is an adult channel. I mean, you have to be 21 to sports gamble, right? The sports bet, right? Anyway, I digress. Yesterday, college football. Oh, before I get started on that, just let me remind you that if you feel you have a gambling problem, please do not listen to this show. Please contact your state or your local Gamblers Help Agency, Gamblers Anonymous, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need, because this is a show about sports investing through sports wagering, okay? And we don't want to be any triggers to any negative behaviors for you, all right? So there's that. And also, I wanted to say that we're back on the regular schedule since football is back. Podcast that you can find on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, several outlets, Spotify. All right, just type in Fane Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Subscribe to it. All right. The podcast will be Thursday through Monday. Okay, and you can catch this on YouTube on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't do one yesterday, but we're restarting it today. And you can also catch me on YouTube on Wednesdays. All right? Nothing on Tuesdays. I need a break. Boy. Anyway, yesterday we were 2-1 in college football. The one we lost, Notre Dame, we took them minus 19.5. They only won by 13 or 14. And then we said that the two we won, we said North Carolina minus 23 against Syracuse. They won by 25. They covered for us. And we also said that the Georgia Tech Florida State game would go under 52.5. That covered. Final score was 16-13. Okay? So there you have that. Now let's get into today's action, baby. That's what you're here for. The NFL Sunday, right? You don't want to hear me rambling about the past, because we don't dwell on wins and we don't dwell on losses. We keep going to get the bag. We just use money management. Okay? Use money management. All right? Today, NFL Sunday. Okay, let's go for as they are, okay? 1 o'clock starts, all right? Got 2 of them in the 1 o'clock hour. Got 4 total, but I got 2 in the 1 o'clock hour, all right? First one, Seattle at Atlanta, okay? Got to remember, Seattle's coming across country. As much as we love Russell Wilson, he's a hell of a dude, hell of a guy, hell of a quarterback as well, okay? You're going across country, B. Crossing time zones. Things just ain't going to be right with your body rhythms. And Atlanta's kind of improved. I mean, they've got... They already had a dynamic, dope receiving core, led by Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, a couple Alabama guys, and now they picked up Todd Gurley to that offense. Todd Gurley can hammer when they never really had a dude who could hammer and run by you. They just had a couple dudes who could either run by you or hammer. They never had a complete back like Todd Gurley. That's gonna make that offense even more dynamic. Seattle, they're going to always compete, but they had their run. It was over years ago. The defense is old now and broken up, So we're going to take Atlanta plus 1.5 at home against Seattle. Second game, 1 o'clock Eastern hour as well. Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Football Club, or football team, formerly the Washington Redskins, all right? The Washington football team ain't got no offense. Their best player was Adrian Peterson. I'm older than him, but in football years, he's old as dirt. All right, their best player is gone. He's in Detroit now. They cut him. Haskins is going to prove to be a serviceable NFL quarterback. You know, I mean, if I may, a black John Kitna, black Andy Dalton, hell, since we're talking about the Cincinnati Bengals, but I digress. Philly has a good offense. They're just kind of a complete team. You know, offense ain't necessarily dynamic, but it can score. Defense isn't exactly the 85 Bears, but you're going to have to work a little bit to score on them. So we're going to take this game to go under 43, okay? The line opened at 44. The total opened at 44. I caught it at 43 a week ago. If it's, and that's at minus 110, if it's at 42 and a half or whatever and you want to stay away, I understand. Or if you don't want to tease it to 43 or 44, I understand. But, you know, try and catch it around 43, 44 points. You'll be just fine, I believe, all right? 4 o'clock hour, 4:25, I believe. The Arizona Cardinals, upstart Arizona Cardinals, going to Levi Stadium, Palo Alto, California, to take on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers beat the Cardinals twice last year. But little do people remember, the Cardinals were kind of in control of those games early. Rookie head coach in Cliff, rookie quarterback last year. The Cardinals got the team to get the 49ers work. And they already had a team to do that. 49ers just pulled away from those games late, but they've added your man, DeAndre Hopkins. It's going to make that offense even more dynamic as Kyle Murray goes into his second year. You know, I wouldn't be mad if you took Kyle Murray to win the MVP because I think he's going to have that type of year. I think he's going to avoid the sophomore slump and ball out this year, okay, especially with Hopkins. Hopkins just got paid, you know, made a tweet out grateful the other night. And not only that, they've still got Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald might not be a number one receiver, but he's still effective. He's quietly probably he's a top 5 receiver all time, quietly number 3 or 4. Yeah, he's probably number 4 behind Moss. You know, if I'm giving my own personal ranking, I'm going Jerry, T.O., and Moss. Yes, I believe T.O. was better than Moss. I'm sorry. I like T.O. I thought T.O. was a hell of a player. But I digress again. We're going to take the Cardinals plus 7. Okay? Right now it's at 6.5. Not much difference between 6.5 and 7. So if you don't push it up, I understand. But yeah, we're going to take the Cardinals. That's where the money's going. It opened at 7. Now it's at 6.5. I was out in front of the money. Okay? That's where the money's going, on the Cardinals, plus 6.5, the Sharps, everybody, all right? And same thing with that Philadelphia game. It was at 44. The money went to the under. Okay, so they lowered the under. The Sharps, you know, I was a little late on that one. Okay? And lastly, the Sunday night game, 8:20 start, kickoff, Dallas Cowboys at Los Angeles Rams. We're going to take, well, you know, I like Dak. I find he's an NFL starter. You know, the right break, he'll make a deep run in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. You know, and then they've got a nice running back, Ezekiel Elliott, top 5 back. Amari Cooper at receiver. I don't know if he's top 10 receiver, but he's damn good. All right. Against the Rams, who are depleted. The only player they got left is Aaron Donald. Like I told you, they traded Todd Gurley or got rid of Gurley. He's in Atlanta now. Jared Goff was kind of overrated, it looked like, last year. It's just, well, you know, I'm just saying, they just, yeah. Yeah, their run's over. Their run's over for the Rams. That's why we're going to take the Cowboys -3, all right? So let's recap. 1 o'clock hour. Philadelphia and the Washington Football Club, under 43. Okay? Also the 1 o'clock hour. Seattle at Atlanta. Atlanta plus 1.5. Okay? 4 o'clock hour. Arizona at San Francisco. We're going to take Arizona plus 7. Okay? And the last one on the tilt, 8 o'clock game, Sunday night game, Cowboys at the Los Angeles Rams. We're going to take the Cowboys -3, all right? So there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous to each other. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Leave comments. Tell me what you think, all right? Make sure you sign up for notifications. Subscribe to the channel, okay? Smash that like button for me, okay? Don't forget the podcast, Anchor, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and several other podcast platforms. Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show, just like this, here on YouTube, all right? My Twitter, Fame Rothstein, okay, at Fame Rothstein, FAMEROTHSTEIN. My Instagram, at Fame_Rothstein, FAME_ROTHSTEIN. And my email, Fame Rothstein, all one word, FAMEROTHSTEIN at yahoo.com, all right? So there you have it. Go get your action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. And I will see you guys back on YouTube on Wednesday. But you can check out the podcast today and tomorrow. And starting on Thursday to come back till Sunday, all right? Let's go get them, folks. Let's go get this bag off on the first weekend. Holla.